Hello, Pio Nation. I hope you're doing well. My name is Matt Williamson, and you are watching Marietta College Esports. So this afternoon, our League of Legends team will be going up against Lourdes University as part of the Great Lakes Esports Conference season opener. Now you might be thinking, wait. Our League of Legends team played yesterday, though. So how is it a season opener? Well, they are also competing in College League of Legends. So yesterday, they did win against Waldorf College 2-0. So let's see if they can repeat that against Lords today. So I'm going to go ahead and get the starting lineup set up while we're waiting for pro draft information. So playing for today in the top lane, we have senior Aaron Nee, MC Lyco Stradiata. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm probably just going to use Lyco for short as always. In the jungle, we have freshman Kyler Wheeler Raylick. Sophomore, we have Leo Wietzerkowski, Muki12345. We just say Muki for short. And at AD carry, we have senior Ian Darley Brimstone Bro. And then at support, we have freshman Bethany Holstein Maxiboo 101. But yeah, the team has been, they played very well yesterday. I've been working on a lot of things during scrims and practices. So we will see how they apply that in our match against Lords. Lords is a very good esports program. And I know they have high caliber players for the League of Legends team. So this is going to be very exciting for all of us. While I'm waiting for the pro draft information, I'll go over a couple of announcements and reminders. So first of all, we are always recruiting. We're always looking for players for our esports program. So if you are a Marietta College student and you're thinking about joining the esports program, I would love to talk to you. Because I mean, not only do we have teams in League of Legends, Overwatch, Rocket League, and Rainbow Six Siege, but we are considering teams in other games as well, whether it's Valorant or Hearthstone or CSGO or Madden or NBA 2K. So if you're interested in something, please come talk to me. If you are a high school senior, we do tryouts every month for scholarships. Yes, we do offer scholarships to participate in our esports program. And it's a very simple three-step process. Step one, you will fill out our recruitment form, which is bit.ly/MC recruit. After that, you would apply for admission. So you can go to marietta.edu/apply for that. And then you would schedule a tryout. So you can go to bit.ly/MC Esport tryout. I also have QR codes up on the screen. So that way you can use your phone to go to the links. Do you need to be accepted for admission to try out? No, you can try out beforehand, but you will not be awarded a scholarship until you are accepted for admission. So we do set up tryouts at least once a month. So the next tryout date is going to be on Saturday, February 13th. If you cannot make it that day, whether we do online, in person, or Discord tryouts, you can. We do have one set up in March. I think we actually may have two in March. We have one that's going to be online, one's going to be in person, and then we'll have another tryout in April. Although, if you are wanting to try out for a scholarship, you do need to do it sooner rather than later. Because otherwise, I mean, we only have so many scholarships to give out. So if you take too long, then there might not be any scholarships available. Also, coming up next month is Marietta College's annual Day of Giving. So that's going to be, we're actually going to do this 2 days, it appears. So on February 14th and 15th. February 14th is not only Valentine's Day, but it is also the day that Marietta College was chartered. So in celebration of that, we are going to be reaching out to everyone to help with supporting Marietta College. We have the Marietta Fund, which helps with providing scholarships and opportunities for our students. You can donate to the athletic department to help with our teams. You can even send a gift to esports and help with supporting our program. Okay, so hold on, we're double checking something with the lobby. Everyone's getting into the lobby. So hold on. Just give me 1 second here as we're getting some things straightened out. Yes, give us a second here. We're just trying to make sure we get all the information taken care of. Okay, I think we're getting some. Yeah, there's just a little bit of confusion with the rosters because some of the spreadsheet information doesn't appear to be completely up to date. So we're just trying to get all that straightened out. Yeah, hold on, I'm just sending some information to the team. So give me a second here, guys. This is what happens when I'm trying to coach and broadcast stuff at the same time. So let me get some information here real quick to the team and communicate with them. Yes, in fact, what I'm going to do just to make sure we can get everyone prepped and ready to go, we're going to take just a small break here. And then when we come back, we will get the pro draft up and get the draft phase ready. So apologize for that. Just a little confusion with roster information, because in a game like this, you're allowed to scout each other. And we want to make sure that we're able to know the roster that we're going to be going up against. And Lourdes has the same have the same advantage for us as well. They can take a look at our roster and do some scouting, and everyone should be able to do that for both sides. So we're gonna take a small break, and we will get game one to you in just a few minutes. right, and welcome back. Once again, I apologize for the delay. We wanted to make sure that both sides had enough time to be able to scout the rosters. So apparently there were some changes in Lourdes' roster over the break, so we didn't necessarily have the accurate information. It happens. No harm, no foul. But they did allow us to at least some time to just review everything so we can prepare for the draft phase appropriately. So yeah, it's perfectly fine. I'm not too worried about it. We're getting pro draft up and running here. So let me get the link up here so we can see everything. Yeah, because this is not CLO, so not everyone's going to have League unlocked. So let me go ahead and get the pro draft up here for you. You should be able to see that. Lourdes is going to be on blue side. And Marietta is going to be on red side. And we are underway. So let's see what the bans will be. So it looks like Lourdes is going to ban out Talia first. And Marietta will ban out Mordekaiser. I feel like I need some audio here. I need some sound in the background. But I don't have that right now. So we're just going to have to listen to complete silence and the sound of my voice. But okay, so Lourdes is the next ban. Going after Gray. So it looks like they're going to be targeting Raylick. I mean, we saw this yesterday against Waldorf where all the bans were targeting Raylick since he is our strongest player. So they're going to try to ban out and limit his champion pool. Marietta decides to ban out the Pantheon. We've seen some Pantheon support. Very annoying, so they don't want to go against that. Looks like Lourdes' third ban will be Lilia. So we will not see Raylick on that. But I know Raylick still has quite a few options as well. So not a huge concern, but I will see what the third pick will be. And looks like Raylick's going to ban out the Hecarim. Interesting, because I know he likes playing it, but I guess he does not want Lourdes to play. And Lourdes is going to top pick Seraphine. Very interesting choice. I mean, I don't think that's a support Seraphine. So going in with your mid pick blind as your first pick is a very, very interesting pick here. And it looks like Marietta's going to be going with Misfortune for Brimstone. And they're going to go with the Leona. So we're going to see Maxion. They're I would say it's a popular bot lane, but both Brimstone and Maxi have played a lot of Misfortune Leona, so they synergize that very well. Looks like Lourdes is going to be hovering over the set pick for, it could be top, it could be jungle, most likely top, but that is going to be locked in. Now we'll see what the next pick is going to be. In fact, while this is going on, I'll do this during the I'll do it during the break. Oh, they're gonna pick the, okay, so they're gonna pick the Volibear. Now they're playing some mind games here. Is it gonna be set jungle or Volibear jungle? And it looks like Mary's saying it doesn't matter either way. We're gonna go with Kindred for the jungle. Yeah, I honestly don't know which one's going to be top and which one's jungle between Set and Volibear. I've seen both in both positions, but I'm sure the team has a better idea than me. So Marion's going to ban out Kai'Sa. They do not want to play against that with the Misfortune. Let's see what Lourdes is going to be playing next. For ban next, they're going to ban out the Ahri. They do not want Muki on the Ahri. And they're really focusing on the ADC now, taking away the Jhin, while Lourdes is trying to limit Yuki's pool, taking away the Nico. Now we'll see what Marietta decides to pick next. I would think they're going to go ahead and pick their top laner. So I know Leica's been playing a lot of Renekton, some Malphite, Gnar. We'll see what he wants to play into either Set or Volibear. He's going to, looks like the Renekton, very strong champion. Now we'll see the final 2 picks for Lourdes, so they still have to pick their ADC and supports, unless that's a support Seraphine. But I doubt it. She's been nerfed enough where her support capability isn't as strong as it used to be. Really upset because I really wanted to play her support. And it looks like they're going to go with the Soraka support. Yeah, okay, so it's going to be a Soraka support. So that's telling us that they may be looking for an aggressive bot lane, but we still have to pick their ADC. Let's see who that will be. Gotta double check to see. Okay. Okay. Akali? I don't think that's a mistake. So now I'm confused. Is that an Akali mid with a Soraka Seraphine bot? And I don't know, but Yuki's going to go with Lux in the mid lane. So a very typical traditional comp. I'm still trying to figure out what's what here. But I guess we're going to have those questions answered very soon. Both sides are saying they're ready. So let's pull up the champ select. And maybe we'll get some answers to figure out who's playing what. Because I don't know about you, but I'm sure is confused. I am confused.
End of the line. Spear will find your back.
I feel like this is where I need to get those predictions up, like right now, to say, who do you think is playing what lane? Okay, let's get some questions answered. Who's going to be in the top lane? Because I believe Manjin is going to be up there. It is going to be a set top, so it's going to be a Volibear jungle. So there's the Renekton. We'll see the Kindred for Rayleigh, the Volibear. Who's going to be the mid? Is it a call? It is a call. So we're going to see a Seraphine Soraka. Okay. So it is Seraphine support and AD Soraka? I guess. It's a very odd comp. Very... Huh. I don't know if I've ever seen a Soraka Seraphine combo in the bot lane. If anyone has seen that in the chat, please by all means tell me. I have never seen that. I mean, I've seen double range before, but not like this. But that does mean, though, that if they are going to go with the more AP, then all Marion has to do is just stack a little bit of MR, and that should help them out. Okay, there. For a second there, I thought I was like, wait, you picked Misfortune, not Lucian. So I'm gonna guess no, it's not not aiding Soraka. It's gonna be okay. So Soraka's gonna be the support, and okay. All right, now I'm starting to figure this out a little bit. So I mean, I've seen games before where people will play like Vigard in the bot lane, so they're gonna go with the Seraphine. I have my theory, so maybe Venkin is more of a mid laner, so he's going to be using mid champions at the bot lane, but But okay, this is gonna be the composition. So yeah, this happened. It'd be an exciting match, though. I think. So even with the roster updates and the interesting composition here, I'm not so sure how this is gonna go. Just my opinion, I think it's really gonna come down to the jungle. Whoever wins the jungle battle, I think, is going to dictate how the game will go. But that's just my opinion here. I could be completely wrong. But okay. So, now we just have to wait for spectate to occur. Yep, we're just going to have to wait there. So while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get a prediction set up. Now, granted, this will show up for you a couple minutes earlier than you talked about, but one thing to talk about yesterday is we're testing out the channel points feature, which is not super new, but we're testing out for this semester. And also the new prediction feature, where if you have channel points, you can put in a wager, if you will, for your prediction of who's going to win. And if you do get it right, then you will get some channel points. So I'm going to try something here. I'm going to do multiple games. So winner of game 1 and game 2, or if we go to a game 3. And we'll do a 5 minutes. Yeah, we'll do 5 minutes here. That way we don't get too late into the game. We will start up that prediction. So who do you think is going to win game 1 of Marietta College versus Lourdes University? Let's get those predictions in. So it is now up. Well, actually, it's been up for 3 minutes now for you guys. So that means by now you have 2 minutes left to make your predictions. So we'll see what everyone decides to pick. Still got a couple minutes left going into the game here. But yeah, I'm just trying to get over this composition here with the Seraphine Soraka. Definitely looking for this looks like an aggressive play style from Lourdes. Very engage heavy with the Volibear and Set. Akali can just move in, do a lot of damage, and back out. Even Soraka can be aggressive by pushing, by using her Q to just try to clear minions and push forward. So it seems like Lourdes' strat is going to be push forward, keep pushing forward. So it's going to be up to Marietta's front line to be able to hold that push, take up some aggression itself with the Renekton and the Kindred, and Brimstone and Yuki can do some damage in the background, and they should be fine. So got a few seconds left here. So while we're waiting, I always say this, and I'll probably say this later on today as well. So for all the latest updates of what's going on Marietta College Esports, please be sure to follow us on social media. So we have our Twitter, we have our Facebook, we have our Instagram, all at Marietta Esports, all lowercase. We do broadcast. We do have all our VODs on Twitch. So you do have to be a subscriber to check out those VODs. But if you do not want to be a subscriber, we do upload our VODs onto YouTube and the following week. So like if you missed any of the matches from yesterday, we will have those up next week. So please be sure to check that out. All right, so we're getting things loaded here. So let me get audio and everything here set up. So I think all that is good. So let's go ahead and get the game underway here. Marietta College versus Lourdes University. Lourdes is going to be on the blue side. Marietta is going to be on the red side. Here we go, game 1. we'll see who wins. Your predictions have been locked in. So it looks like we're going to see a standard 5-point setup.
Seconds until minions spawn.
Yeah, just try to do a little adjusting with the game audio here to make sure it's not overpowering, that you can still hear what's going on. Okay, so it looks like there's some pings going on. The pixel brush, they know that someone is there. I don't know if they know it's Seraphine, but and even Lourdes knows where Relic is, and it looks like he's going to be backing out.
Minions have spawned.
Question is, will Brimstone and Maxi try to get the jump on Vecton? They knew that they were there. No summoners were burned during that little trade here. Interesting that they're working. Oh, this is. Well, they can probably still predict where Relic started. Let's say it almost looked like they kind of. Well, they didn't go through the river because they didn't know where the rest of the lords were. So good call there. Nothing too great. Although it looks like Relic is going to be invading Lord's jungle. Going to be taking Volibear's blue buff. And Volibear's going to be a little disappointed when he goes up there and seeing some little trading going on left and right. I don't think we're going to see any engages just yet. Still very early. We're not even 3 minutes into the game. Although Venting hits very low, Exhaust comes out and a flash and a heal. And it's still enough. The Ignite ticks from Maxibu was enough to finish off Venting and secure the first blood. This is why you have the... This is why you use Ignite in support, folks. So that's going to allow Brimstone and Maxi to push a little bit, see if they can... Doesn't look like it's going to be enough to get a turret plating. But maybe seeing a possible engage in the mid lane. Caution pings are coming out by Lords, and everyone will back away. And they may go for a drag at this point. There's 4 people already... No, it doesn't look like it. Brimstone's going to be backing away. Yeah, Boxer's going to be backing out. Brandon's going to get that Scuttle Crab. And then just go on his way. Volibear's going to get spotted out with the ward. And put one down himself. Maybe trying to set up a play later on. And it looks like we're going to see some invading going on for Sugarcane. He's going to be looking for a gank attempt onto Lyco. He's going to have to get out of there. He's already used his dash. And it looks like Venton's going to get really low. Brimstone takes him down. But the nice gank attempt by Relic. This should be a second kill. Will it be a double kill for Brimstone? It will be a double kill for Brimstone. And it looks like while that was going on with the gank attempt at the top lane, Lyco had to burn his flash, but he does get away alive. And he's going to be using his teleport to come in. And looks like Arden's going to get caught. Maybe he's going to use a little cloud thing to get away. Relic's trying to take away Raptors, but there's Maxi to go in with the engage, and the stun will come out. It is a 3v3. Maxi might have gone too far, has to flash away. And it looks like Sugarcane will get Maxi down. Rayla's going to back away. A nice route there by Miyuki, but it's still a 4v1. Basically, Brimstone's trying to come back. Does take out Volibear. Miyuki is going to slow them down, and Marietta will start to re-engage. A double route there by Miyuki. Brimstone's going to take out Seraphine, so that is basically 3 for 1? It's a 3 for 1, and the fight's not over yet, folks. Rayla really wants those Raptors, and he's going to get those Raptors. Oh, no, he's not going to get those Raptors. Never mind, Lourdes is coming back in. Volibear, he's an angry bear trying to go after, but Marietta will retreat. So after all that, no Raptors. Volibear will take the Raptors. I'm so disappointed. He did not get the Raptors. Okay, 6.5 minutes of the game. Marietta is up by a pretty strong lead. Brimstone is having a great game so far. 4-0-1. 36 CS compared to Seraphine's 12. But yeah, he's having a phenomenal game here. And it looks like we're going to see another engage in the bot lane, or at least kind of push back Bengton and Teemo's Great. Actually, no, Teemo Great was not even there. It just had to push back Bengton. Bengton. Sorry, my pronunciations are horrible. If you haven't learned by now. There's some turret plating. Looks like they'll push back a little bit. But maybe, are we going to see anything going on in the... Yeah, it looks like rather we'll just get the Scuttle Crab in the top river. Doesn't look like a whole lot of other action going on at this point. But yeah, right now Marietta is up by approximately 2.5k gold, less than 8 minutes into the game. So a very strong start for the Pioneers. And they're winning this. Top and bottom lanes are winning the CS battles. Akali is ahead in CS compared to Lux. However, Miyuki does have the 2 assists. So that will help with evening out the gold differential. In fact, if we were to take a look at the gold differential, it's pretty even. Yeah, pretty even despite the CS difference. See. And Maja actually flashes, is going to try to bring him into the turret to take some hits. Meanwhile, we're going to see a possible engage in the bot lane, but I think they're going to get pushed back. And Aaron may be in trouble because we do see Volibear coming in. And I think it's going to be lights out for him. And Rayla's getting picked down a little bit. He's got to be careful. But here comes Miyuki. Does not get the... Look, but an ulti does come out. And a re-engage. Bullet time comes out. And the laser beam. And Teemo Great will fall. And all that's left is Seraphine. She's going to go down. So now Marietta is going to be working on securing this turret. And with 4 people there, they should be able to at least get some turret plating. But looks like Arden is not too far behind. Maybe looking to try to get a jump, but... Yeah, so Mary's going to fall back at this point. Pinging for the Dragon, so they get a turret plate. And now they're going to start up on the Mountain Drake. This should be free with 4 of the Pioneers there. College not too far behind, but I think they're just going to let this go. Okay, but Marietta has secured the Mountain Drake, and that goal lead is starting to expand. We are now at approximately 10 minutes into the game, and Marietta is now ahead by a little over 3,000 gold. If you're a Pioneer fan, this is what you want to see. And not to be biased, I like seeing this. I'm sorry. I know casters are trying to be unbiased. I'll try to be as effective as I can. We see a possible gank attempt in the top lane, sorry, but Lyco's going to push him back. And actually, they did take the Rift Herald. I did not even see that they had that. So they're going to use that to push in the top lane. And there's not going to be a whole lot that Lyco can do. Pile Driver's going to come out. And he's going to get dove on and ends up falling. Majin there with the kill. So they're going to continue pushing in that turret. They might be enough to get well, at least get a plate, but it might be enough to secure the first turret. But now it's going to be a race between top and bottom lanes for the first turret, and Marietta will secure the first turret with just seconds to spare before Lourdes secures their first turret. So yeah, it looks like the strategy is to try to shut down Lyco, take him out of the game, but Brimstone is already getting Vengton down to about 2/3 of his health. And meanwhile, Rayleigh is going to continue to invade Lourdes' jungle, and I don't think there's a whole lot that Sugarcane can do about that. But he's definitely trying to take him out. Despite the fact that Sugarcane actually has 2 kills versus Rayleigh's 1 kill, there is a substantial CS difference. And Rayleigh has been able to get his mythic item good to go. In fact, if we look at the gold difference, it's actually not that substantial. It's less than 100 gold. So we do see bot lane rotating to the mid lane. Yuki will be rotating down to the bot lane. And Brimstone is trying to catch Soraka. It's going to get silenced. And we'll just fall back. And they're just going to continue to push that tower. Teleport's going to be coming in for Majin. And Seraphine's going to be popping her ulti. The stun comes out but does not quite connect. Marietta's trying to take that red buff. And they're going to get a stun onto Arden. Already at less than half health. Bull time comes out. It's not going to take anyone, but it is going to force him away. Seth tries to flank from behind. Pulls out Maxi, but he's going to fall to Rayleigh. Now Mary's just going to rotate to the mid lane. And this should be a free tower. It does not look like that Lourdes is going to be able to contest this. Although Seraphine's not too far behind, they may be looking for a possible gauge as soon as this tower falls. I'm surprised they're not. Well, it's just Seraphine trying to get some damage in, but Marietta is going to fall back. So with that, Marietta is now up about 4.8k gold, less than 14 minutes into the game. So a very, very nice gold lead for the Pioneers. And we see Relic is going to continue to harass the jungles. He's going and invading, putting a lot of deep wards. We see 2 control wards down there and a 3rd control over at the Pixel Brush in the bot river. So that's going to allow Relic just to see everything that's going on in there. You want that vision. You see this? We want this. We need this. We need that vision. Drake's going to be up in 13 seconds. It looks like Barry's going to be converging over there. And with 2 people from Lourdes in the top lane, I don't see how Lourdes would be able to contest the Cloud Drake. So they're just going to have to concede and let Marietta take it. But yeah, Sugarcane and Majin are going to continue to push that top lane. Not a whole lot that Lycan can do, but it is going to be a free Cloud Drake. But yeah, so Marietta will get the Cloud Drake. It looks like things are coming out for Lourdes for the Rift Herald, so looks like Lourdes will be going for that. I don't know if Marietta's going to be able to respond to it. They have backed out. Maybe trying to take more of the jungle. But it looks like Barry's going to be converging over to the Rift Herald. Lourdes does secure it, and they do get it out of get away in time. And those are the things that Lourdes is going to need to come back in this game. I mean, it is a pretty big goal difference at 16 minutes, but getting things like the Rift Herald can make a difference if they want to kind of come back into this. So the game's not over by any means. You get the right pick, and we could have ourselves a game here. But meanwhile, Marietta is going to work on that inner mid tower. They're not going to be able to finish it off, though. They're going to have to back away. And Max is going to have to be careful because she's separated from the rest of the team. But Relic's not too far behind, still invading the jungle. You see Arden's going to be trying to go for a gauge. Teleport's going to come out for Lyco. And there's those raptors. But Relic's saying, I don't need those raptors right now. I want that tower. And he's going to grab the tower and maybe see if he can grab some more. And they're going to back away. We're seeing some engagement going on in the top lane. Brimstone is getting caught out, and so is Raylick. Raylick may end up going down. He's going to try to flash away. Ends up getting shut down by Arda, but he's going to fall to Lyco. So, all that said, with two separate fights, it is a 1-for-1 on both sides. But Marion is trying to catch Sugarcane. Oh, there he is. And Brimstone will take him down. Well, Marion is just kind of rotating around the jungle. Safety in numbers, folks. Use the buddy system. They're trying to protect Brimstone to make sure he doesn't get caught out. Gonna take some stuff, so now they're gonna back away, buy up. And we'll see what the next objective is. Ocean Drake's still not up for another minute and a half. Baron's gonna be up in less than 2 minutes. Yeah, it looks like Maria's going to be kind of focusing in that top jungle. Meanwhile, Lourdes is going around trying to clear up vision. And that's going to at least let Marietta know where the majority of Lourdes is located. So that's going to allow them to kind of do a 1-3-1 push. So Life is going to be trying to get some damage on the Majin. It's already about half health. And it's going to will have to retreat as a result. But we may be seeing engage in the bot lane. We see 3 Pioneers. And they're going to say, hello, Soraka and Volibear. Full time is going to be coming out for Brimstone. Arden is coming from behind trying to catch Maxi move. Teleport's going to come out for Set. And Lyco cannot teleport. So right now it is a 5v4. Merida has to retreat. So like I said, this game is not over yet. So with all the trading going on there, Lourdes was able to prevent deaths and force Marietta to fall back. Although the Ocean Drake's going to be in 17 seconds, and we see Marietta's trying to clear up vision to go for it. And now Lourdes is going to be popping the Rift Herald, putting some pressure into bot lane, forcing Marietta. It looks like we're maybe seeing a fight real soon. And Lyco's still nowhere to be found. Launch is trying to move in. He gets stunned before the pile driver comes out. But then again, 2 are down for Lourdes, 3 are down for Lourdes. He didn't even have to use his... Oh. Yeah, he got stunned in the process, but everyone was so focused on Majin that the rest of Lourdes was able to take out 3 of the Pioneers and secure the Ocean Drake. So like I said, folks, this game is not over yet. Marietta still has a lead, and they're going to have to work on maintaining that lead. But Lourdes is chipping their way back. Now we're at about a 3K goal difference at 20 minutes into the game. And I think part of this is the fact that Brimstone has a 6-0 3 right now. He did not die during that fight, but he is the bulk of the damage. So it's going to be up to him to make sure he's putting a lot of damage onto Lourdes. And we're even seeing that Sugarcane with at 3, 2, and 4, he's getting pretty beefy himself. But we can't even rule out the Akali. Pretty decent lead in CS over Yuki. So if we would just look at goal differences here, if I can check on this. Yeah, I mean, we see that Ardent is ahead of Yuki in gold. We see that Majin is ahead in gold compared to Lyco. So right now the big players for Lourdes are going to be Majin and Arden. And if they're able to make those big plays, then Lourdes is going to be right in this game. Maybe seeing a possible laser is going to be coming out. And now Rayleigh's going to be going for the engage. Bull time comes out, does take out Nectin and Team. That was great. And now we're seeing the play by Majin coming out. But Brimstone's going to take him out. Ultis are flying left and right. 3 are down for Lourdes. And now the Pioneers are trying to chase out the rest. Sugarcane is at low. He's trying to run away. And I think he's going to... Yeah, he's going to escape. Arden's still around. And Marietta's now going to start the Baron. And I don't think there's much that Lourdes can do to contest this. Although Arden is there. He's going to try to poke. Marietta secures the Baron. Sugarcane tries to pop in, but he was already at half health when he engaged. And now the Pioneers are going to be chasing down Arden. Laser comes out, has to flash away. And here comes Brimstone, going to catch him. And he's going to go down. So now Mary is going to push this top lane and try to secure that inner top tower. So yeah, great job by Marietta getting the picks they needed, securing the Baron, and a valiant effort by Lourdes to try to come in and contest the Baron. But it's really hard to do that when it's a 2v5 and you're already at not even at full health. Although, great job there by Lourdes putting a lot of damage on some of the Pioneers. Rayleigh and Maximilian are at half health, so it's definitely going to slow down this push. We do see they're going to have to back away. And either they're going to have to wait for the next minion wave, or they're just going to rotate around. Take a little bit of the jungle on their way, clearing up some vision. Okay, so they're just going to back out and buy up. Okay, so it looks like they've already bought up, and now they're going to be mostly pushing in that mid lane. We already see Brimstone has 4 completed items, so he is a monster right now. Although it looks like he might be getting caught by Sugarcane, putting in the ulti, flashes away from the ulti, and Sugarcane will actually go down, so a great re-engagement there by the Pioneers. Ocean Drake's going to be up in about 30 seconds, and it looks like Marietta is going to try to shove out Lourdes and preventing them from being able to contest this Drake. So they're going to establish some vision, and now they're going to work their way back to the Dragon Pit. Or not. They're going to stick around. They're going to push the bot lane a little bit. They're saying, we don't need Ocean Drake right now. Let's get some push onto the tower here. They should be able to knock this down very quickly. And they're going to continue their push. Yeah, while that was going on, Rayla just kind of sold the dragon like it's no big deal. I didn't even notice that. It's like, oops. Yeah, we see a very tense moment here in the bot lane. It's just kind of like a standoff. Yuki's going to try to zone everyone out. And Maji's going to be looking for an engage. But minions are going to say, no, you're not going to engage. They're just trying to... They want this bottom inhibitor tower. Laser comes out. I know there's a more appropriate name for it, but I don't remember what it is. Meanwhile, Greylick is split pushing the mid tower, gets the inhibitor tower, and looking to try to get the inhibitor. Marietta will rotate around. Although Miyuki's going to get caught in pile drive, and looks like may end up going down by Venton. Goal time comes out though, gets Akali and set, and Sugarcane. That's 4 down for Lourdes, and there's the triple kill for Relic and the ace, and that's probably enough to secure the game for the Pioneers. They do take out the inhibitor. They're going to be working on clearing the minions. Yeah, this should be it because the towers are going down and no one's up yet, so this is going to go to game 1 will go to the Pioneers. GG is coming out. But yeah, a great job there by Marietta securing game 1 against Lourdes University. But keep in mind, this is a best of 3. So we do have at least one more League of Legends game for you. So I'm sure everyone's already getting the lobby and getting that set up. So I'm going to try to get all that underway. So I'm going to take a quick break here while we are getting game 2 set up. So once again, congratulations on game 1. Game 2 of Marietta College versus Lourdes University will be up in just a few minutes. All right, and welcome back. So we're getting everyone in the lobby for game 2. Sure, I have the right link here. Okay, yep, got it. So let me go ahead and swap over to it because we should be starting the pro draft very soon. Marietta's going to be on blue side, Lourdes will be on red side. I'm going to go ahead and put in the prediction outcome. Marietta took game 1. So if you did guess that Marietta will win game 1, congratulations, you won yourself some channel points. All right, we already see picks and bans underway. Marietta's still going to be banning out the Mordekaiser. Lourdes going to be banning out Talia. Pantheon's going to be banned out by Marietta. And we're going to see the Grave still being banned out. And we'll see what Marietta's last ban is going to be. Do this so that way there's some background. There we go. It's supposed to be a misfortune. Okay, it looks like it was supposed to be a misfortune ban there. Did not click at the right time. So it looks like Marietta is not planning on running misfortune for this game. And Lourdes will still ban out the Lilia. So still targeting Raylick and trying to limit his champion pool. And Marietta will be first picking Seraphine. Very interesting choice. Lourdes going to be first picking the Hecarim. Oh my goodness, we're already seeing some interesting picks here. And Lourdes will be picking Ashe for the bot lane. I find this I know I use the word interesting a lot, but just the fact that they are blind picking the Ashe means that now Marietta can pick their bottom lane to counter pick that Ashe. We'll see what Marietta wants to do. And what does Brimstone want to play into that? But no, Raylan's going to say, no, I want my Olaf. I'm going to take Olaf against that Hecarim. And are they going to take the Nautilus? I know Maxie's been working on it, and they do lock in the Nautilus. Again, Ashe Nautilus can be a very scary combo, so I think they can be taking that away from Lourdes. Because yeah, I would not want to play against an Ashe Nautilus bottom lane. That just sounds really scary. But no, Lourdes is going to grab the Soraka support. So a more traditional bot lane, unless that's like a top or a mid Ashe. And considering last game, anything could happen. They're going to ban out the Aiza, looks like. And Marietta's going to take out the Shen in the top lane. So they're trying to give like a bit of a better chance in that lane. I would expect another ADC ban coming from Lourdes. No, they're going to take out the Gnar instead. What is Marietta going to take away? Still have 10 seconds on their ban pick. And it looks like they're going to take away the Ornn. They will take away the Ornn, so a lot of targets in that top lane. But Set is still available, so Majid may play that again. We'll see what Lourdes going to do. They're going to pick the Akali into the Seraphine. And Brimstone maybe bring out the Samira. Oh man, are they going to lock that in? Still got 10 seconds. Are they going to lock this the Samira? Maybe? They do lock in that Samira, folks. And are we going to see a Kennen top lane? I don't know if I've seen Lyco play Kennen. But if they do, oh my goodness. They are setting up the Wombo combo. Wow, now that I think about this, this is a very scary comp for Marietta. You got the depth charge from the Nautilus that can do a group knockup if everyone is grouped up. You got the Cannon ulti that can stun everyone. Then you got the Seraphine ulti coming out. They're picking... I think... Hold on. I think Viego's banned? Double checking something here. Yeah, so just double check. So we in GLC we agreed that Viego was going to be banned. So they're going to pick Irelia instead. But yeah, just making sure that's all set up here. We're going to get champion select underway. Alright, so we're just going to kind of go through the motions here.
Grounded.
Yeah, just for clarification, folks, as to the Viego ruling. So in Collegiate League of Legends, there's a lot of... Viego has been banned because there's a lot of bugs with him. So in the GLEC Discord, we discussed and agreed that Viego would also be banned in our competition. The player who picked him did not know that, so no harm, no foul once again. But we did agree to that, so just making sure that we follow. So it's going to be Irelia in the top lane for Lourdes. But yeah, I'm just looking at this composition for Marietta, and I'm like, this is gonna. Oh no, it's gonna be a Calling in the top lane. I mean, I've seen a Calling top lane before. So you may be looking at an. So we're looking at an Irelia mid for Lourdes. Okay, but no, still, I see the Wombo combo potential with Marietta's composition. You got the engage with a depth charge. You got Kennen's ulti to stun everyone. Meanwhile, Seraphine can go in and to just start pulling a Katarina on everyone with her ulti. And Seraphine can use the ulti there to do mass stuns and heals and expand their range of all that. So it's really based on if they can get group. All they gotta do is get Lourdes grouped up. Everyone press R and you win. That's really what it comes down to. So yeah, this is yeah.
So I go.
I'm really excited to see how this is going to turn out. But we still got to finish up all the picks and bans here. We should see the Ash here. There it is. Then we should see the Samira, and then the Nautilus. Yep, so there's the Nautilus pick. And then finally we'll see the Soraka pick. I said we'll see the Soraka pick. There we go, right on cue. Alright, folks, here are your picks and bans for Game 2 of Marietta College versus Lourdes University. Of course, we are going to have to wait a little bit for the spectator delay. But once we get to the end here, I'll get the predictions up, so that way you can decide who you think is going to take Game 2. If Marietta takes this, they will win the series. If Lourdes wins it, we will go to a Game 3. Now, I will say, I know I've been talking a lot about how Marietta's comp is really a wombo combo style, but Lourdes is really about picking off one person. You got the Ash Arrow that can on someone. You got the Hecarim charge that can pretty much go in and fear people. And Akali and Irelia can do massive amounts of damage. I guess you can say they do tons of damage. So Lourdes is looking at finding ways to pick off people in fights. So if they can get the engage with the Ash Arrow and then everyone pounces on that person, then Lourdes could win fights. So it's really going to come down to single target picking versus team AoE type stuff. And not even factoring that Olaf can do a lot of damage, so he can try to do some damage on a single person while everyone else is pressing R to do all their wombo combos. But yeah, this is going to be exciting. So we're going to wait a couple more minutes. Just as some reminders while we are waiting for the game to start up. Once again, if you are a high school senior and you are interested in participating in esports at the collegiate level, we would love to talk to you. We do have our online recruitment form at bit.ly/mcrecruit. It's a non-committal form, but lets us know that, hey, I'm thinking about esports at Marietta. I'd like some more information. We can set up a time to talk to you, whether it's in person or Zoom. We can schedule a scholarship tryout for you. You do need to be accepted to Marietta College in order to receive the scholarship, but you do not have to be accepted yet in order to try out. But if you do want to apply for admission, you go to marietta.edu/apply, and then you can go to bit.ly/mcesporttryout to sign up for the scholarship. We do offer scholarships in our 4 main games: League of Legends, Overwatch, Rocket League, and Rainbow Six Siege. So if you play any of those games and you would like to earn a scholarship to play one or more of those games at Marietta College, we would love to talk to you. Also, as a reminder that next month is February. Actually, it starts tomorrow, but specifically on February 14th and 15th will be Marietta College's Day of Giving. So this is where we would be asking for your support to help with raising funds for our students, our faculty, our staff. Everything that you give goes back into the college with a variety of things, whether it's the Marietta Fund to cover scholarships, whether it's to provide funding for faculty as they attend conferences or they conduct research, whether it's for our athletic programs to help with purchasing equipment and apparel, so that way our teams can compete. Last weekend, I heard that our basketball teams did very well. So congratulations to our basketball teams on their victories over the weekend. We'd like to see all of our sports teams do well. You can even send a gift to esports to help us out. That's going to be on February 14th and 15th. For more information, go to marietta.edu/day of giving. But okay, so we should be getting the game up here very soon. Just waiting for everything to load. Once we have that, we'll get the game to you, but it should be any second now. So while we're waiting for that loading, let's go ahead and get that next prediction up. So give me a second here as I try to set everything up. All right. Now, granted, you've already seen the predictions here. And let me get the audio up and running because we are underway. So here we go. Marietta College versus Lourdes University. And Marietta is looking for an invade in the bot lane.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Or are they going to try to look to catch someone? They're going to go for the engage. Things are coming out. They know the invade is happening. They're going to try to catch the Soraka. It's going to get slowed. Ash is nearby. Going to get rooted. And first blood will go to Marietta College. And they're looking for more. Ash is getting slowed. But Marietta will rotate around. So a great start there for Marietta College. You still have a few minutes left to get your predictions in for channel points. So if you think Marietta is going to win, put in your channel points. If not, if you think Lourdes will take it, then put in your predictions. And Rayleigh might have gotten a little too close. We see Lourdes is trying to do an invade here. Lyco's nearby though. Rayleigh is going to fall. So right now it's a 1-for-1. Seraphine is coming by. So that's going to be a 2-for-1 in favor of Lourdes for that, and secures the blue buff. So Lourdes was like, well, if you're going to invade us and take a kill, well, we're going to invade you, take 2 kills and a blue buff. So that actually evens up the gold, giving Lourdes a very slight lead. And they are also able to get some vision down to 2 wards deep into Marietta's blue jungle. I'm actually surprised no one put down any wards on Marietta's side when they did that invade around the blue buff. We're seeing some poke going on in the top lane. Well, Miyuki's putting some damage onto the Irelia. And nice engage onto Vecna, gets very low, has to flash away and use the heal. And we're seeing some training going on in that bot river. It looks like both Irelia and Seraphine are going to go in to possibly engage. But they're going to go straight onto Rayleigh, but they're going to get caught by Marietta's bot lane as well. Seraphine gets a shutdown onto Hecarim. And Brimstone's going to take out Soraka, looking for more. Is he going to get the kill? He is going to get the double kill. We're not even 4 minutes in the game, and there's already been 8 deaths. So much action going on in this game. My goodness. So with that engagement in the bot lane, that's going to widen the lead for Marietta. They take the lead and then some, being up by 2.3k gold. Baji gets a lot of damage onto Lyco. He's going to have to retreat a little bit. You obviously Red's going to be taking that Scuttle Crab in the top river. We'll see if he tries to go up to help Lyco, since he is very, very, very low in health. It's a little scary, actually. But yeah, he is going to come up. That ward is going to catch him, though. So he will back away. But he's still going to come up and help with pushing that lane. Of course, we see the Broloff skin, and I have to say, it is one of the best skins out there. But okay, I think things may have settled down a little bit. Maybe? See some pings going out. I will say though that Lord still has some nice vision with the bot lane. They got a ward. They got a control ward in the river brush. They got one in the tri brush. So if Rayleigh does try to come in for a gank, Lourdes is going to be aware of it. But we may be looking for something in the mid lane. Actually has asked Yuki, so great call there, asking Yuki to take out the ward, and now they're going to rotate down. And looks like he's going to start up the Infernal Drake. And a nice ward placement there by Yuki to be able to point out if anyone comes by. But I think Rayleigh can take this undetected. And we are seeing an engagement there by Sugar King. Going to take out Maxi. Brimstone's going to have to retreat, but they do secure that Infernal Drake. So a kill for a Drake, we'll take those. So we're seeing maybe a little engaging. Once again, Rayleigh is going for those Raptors. And Arden has to flash away from the root that Yugi is about to land on him. So good reaction to stay alive. Here comes Hecker saying, no, are we doing this again to fight for the Raptors? Rayleigh just wants Raptors. That's really comes down to. You see Maxi is up there. They're trying to help with the Raptors. So is Aaron. I think this time he's going to get the Raptors, folks. And he will get the Raptors. Ulti comes out for Seraphine. Did some damage onto Aurelia. Has to at least retreat a little bit while trying to push the lane. Meanwhile, it looks like Relic and... no, they're not going for a Rick Herald. I thought they were going to go for Rick Herald. Okay, this. Yeah, see, everyone get back to their lanes. But yeah, a lot of vision in that bot river for Marietta. In fact, I don't see any vision for Lourdes. All the vision is in Marietta's favor right now. I know I said this in game one, but it's like, you see this? We want this. So much vision. I mean, we see vision by the Raptors. We see vision by the blue buff. We want to see this. See, now the ping's out. Marietta knows exactly where Hecarim is, or at least where he was and where he's most likely going. So we see Marietta is up by just approximately 2k gold, 8.5 minutes into the game. So a pretty comfortable lead. But once again, as we can see, Lourdes can still get some great plays if they get the right picks. So we're not going to say it's over by any means just yet. It's way too early to call that. So Lourdes is trying to think, they're trying to predict where Relic is, and unfortunately they're not predicting correctly, but it's alright, just working on clearing out some vision, establishing their own. look at things from a CS perspective. So here comes the engagement again by Lourdes. Ulti comes out onto Maximu, will retreat, but Relic is there for the counter gank. Maxi did have to burn the flash to get away though. So that's going to make it easier for Sugarcane to engage again. And we're seeing Arden going there with the gank attempt and is going to take out Lyco. Yuki was followed by, but probably not a good idea. They may be going after Hecarim instead, but it still could be a 3v2. But now we see the engage by Maxi onto Akali, getting slowed. Has to flash away, still gets slowed by the axe, and it's going to fall to Relic. So Marietta should be able to secure this Rift Herald without too much trouble. And we're seeing an engage going on in the bot lane. Lyco actually teleported in. Ocean Drake's going to start up in 13 seconds, so they may be trying to kind of contest Lourdes' effort to go for the Drake. Everyone's converging in the bot river, so I think we're going to start seeing a fight here very soon. We see the rest of the Pioneers starting to try to collapse. They're going to pop the Rift Herald in the mid lane. That's going to put some pressure while Marietta can start up on that Ocean Drake. And they'll get some turret playing while doing that as well. So they're getting the vision around the Drakes, and now they should be able to start up without any problem. They got vision in all the entrances. So if Lourdes tries to come in to contest it, they know they're coming ahead of time. And looks like Lourdes is just going to let this one go. Alright, so we're now 12.5 minutes. Marietta is up by just a little under 3,000 gold. So the two Drakes and getting some kills here and there. So the slightly increasing their lead. And we're just seeing some more vision control from both sides. Kali is looking to pop some damage there. And a great move there by Lyco, using the stopwatch to let the turret get the final hit and secure the kill. And Irelia does get the shutdown onto Yuki. A great attempt flashing away. So we do see that Blade of the Ruben King finished up on Arden, being able to do some pretty beefy damage. You see some pings coming out. Looks like we are going to see a possible gank in the top lane. Trying to find the Akali. Into charging in and bouncing back. Jumping all over the place there. And Lyco will secure the kill. Now they're going to try to push this tower. We may be seeing another first tower race. Turret playing is gone at this point. Can Marietta secure the top tower? It doesn't look like either side's going to be able to finish it off. Minion waves are going to be pushing them back. But now we see Rayleigh and Lyco going to try to re-engage. And Death Charge is going to come out onto the Ashe. It does connect. Trying to charge in. Ulti's going to come in. And Ashe will fall. Marietta does secure the first tower in the top lane. So 1 death versus 2. Okay. So it was a 1-for-1 plus turret in Marietta's favor. Now we may see another possible engage here. Going into the tower, getting charged in. Max is going to fall, and Arden is nearby. Brimstone is going to flash away. Use. I can't remember what it's called. But we see Irelia is trying to chase down. Here comes Hecarim. Brimstone trying to juke, but he's going to end up falling. So they're going to have to be careful. Irelia is getting some kills. And that gold lead that Mariette had is now down to is reduced to just 2k. Can't underestimate the Hecarim, can't underestimate the Irelia. Those are going to be the two big threats right now for Lourdes. And we're even seeing that Irelia has a substantial CS lead over Muki. Mountain Drake's going to be up in 35 seconds. You're going to get the root off onto the Ashe. Going to get hooked in. Is it going to be enough to finish her off? Yes, it will. So now we're going to see vision set up for the Mountain Drake. The rest of the Pioneers will converge and get some vision set up. You know, even Lyco is working his way down, does not burn his teleport. The Mountain Drake is up, and Marietta should be able to secure this. They got so much vision everywhere. Meanwhile, Brimstone is going to be working on that bot tower. The Brimstone secures the tower. The rest of the team secures the Mountain Drake. So that's 3 Drake buffs for the Pioneers. And now Lourdes is going to be going straight for the Rift Herald. And we're seeing the Pioneers getting up there. We may be seeing ourselves a fight. Depth Charge comes out onto Hecarim. Knocks up 2. The Charm comes out by Seraphine. Irelia gets the lead in. Sugarcane's going to fall next. And so does Soraka. So the only one from there that gets out alive is Akali. It's just like, nope, I'm out of here. And Marietta will take the Rift Herald. So yeah, that was a bunch of just press R. Lyco pressed R, Maxi pressed R, Yuki pressed R, and they won. That's what I was saying before about this Wombo combo. And now they're going to pop that Rift Herald into that mid-inner tower. They're just going to go straight for the aggression push. And meanwhile, Lyco still has his teleport up, so if there is a team fight in that mid lane, he can just teleport right in. But looks like the rest of the area is going to be falling back. Rift Herald did its job. It got a tower for them. So now they're going to need to retreat. But not before Rayleigh takes a little bit, takes the red buff away from Sugarcane. Alright, so let's take a look at the situation right now. So we're a little over 19 minutes in the game. Marietta is up by over 6,000 gold. And it looks like Bear's going to try to set up some vision around the Baron. I don't expect him to take the Baron in 30 seconds, but at least getting a ward there. So if Lourdes were to try to go for a play, they'd be ready for it. Right now, just clearing up jungle. But the next thing is to be working on those inner towers in the top and bottom lanes. We do see 2 from Lourdes pushing that bot lane, but Yuki is there to contest. We see Seraphine, I'm sorry, Samira, too many people start with an S in this team. Samira in the mid lane, and some pings are coming out in the red jungle for Lourdes. Maybe looking at a possible flank onto the Ashe. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Okay, so Ashe threw out the arrow, and Rayleigh used the ulti to cancel out the Ashe arrow. Such a clutch move there by Rayleigh. This is why he's a challenger player, folks. And now we're seeing the engage onto Lyca, but here comes Maxi, and the ulti's going to come out. A multi-knockup, Death Charge comes in, does take out the Akali, and Hecarim goes down. And now Marietta will be pushing that top tower. Or they're just going to take some probes to then leave. Wait, are they starting the bear? They're starting the bear. They don't have a whole lot of damage though. I mean, then again, the several from Lourdes down, they can start on it, but they only have the Baron at half health, so the rest of the Baron needs to get there to help finish this off. I think they'll make it, though. Yep, they're going to get it. So they do secure the Baron. Meanwhile, Lourdes is heading over to Mount Drake, which is going to be up in 35 seconds, but I think Marietta is going to be there to contest. And Lourdes will get its first tower. 22 minutes and they just now get their first tower. That is astonishing. I say that it's not against Lourdes, just the fact that Marietta has been pushing them off so much that it prevented them from being able to push towers. But now we see Marietta working their way, trying to contest this dragon that's going to be up in 10 seconds. And they're looking for a fight. Cannons has his R up in just a few seconds. Ashe Arrow comes out, but Rayleigh will pop his ult. Ultra fly left or right. There goes Lyco's ult, stunning 2 people, getting the double kill onto Ashe and the Soraka. Seraphine will fall to Irelia, but it is an ace. So Rayleigh's going to go ahead and take care of the Mountain Drake, and while the rest of the team is going to go straight for the mid lane to take out that inhibitor tower. The dragon is secured. The inhibitor tower should be secured, and probably even the inhibitor as well. I don't think this will be enough to finish the game. Lourdes is starting to respawn, but they will get the inhibitor and back away. So now they need to be able to rotate out and try to work on one of the other lanes. Or they're going to back out and go by. Guess they could do that too. It looks like the focus is going to be on pushing the bot lane. Meanwhile, Lourdes is going to be working on trying to establish some Baron vision control. And Marietta will use that Baron buff to push the bot and mid lane. Not Seraphine. Samira is in the mid lane. Going to be pushing, but it looks like he's going to be converging into the jungle. Going to get spotted up by the ward. Ashe is going to have to back out. Irelia might be in danger. There, so we see a 5-person push through the bot lane. So they're going to try to assert their dominance and get in this inhibitor tower and see if they can get a second inhibitor. Trying to keep that Baron empowered Canyon minion alive. just do some major damage to the tower. We see Hecarim coming in with the ulti. The stun's going to be coming out. And everyone's pressing R. Double kill for Rayleigh. A triple kill for Rayleigh. Samira takes him down. And that's another ace for Marietta. That might actually be enough to finish the game, folks. They're working the Nexus towers. They're saying forget the inhibitor. Just go straight for the Nexus. And there you have it, folks. Marietta takes the game and the series 2-0 against Lourdes University. And well, that was actually a very quick game there. 25 minutes, 6 seconds. There you have it. Congratulations to the Pioneers of taking the win against Lourdes University. Just take a look at some end game stats there at the end. So, yeah. So, technically, the game ended at pretty much 25 minutes, 1 second. So, a very quick win there. Let's see here. Lyco finished 4-2-13. Rayleigh finished 8-1 and 11. Yuki finished 6-3-10 for KDAs. Brimstone was 4-1 and 12. And Maxi was 4-2-15. So, getting a lot of engages there. Yeah, their overall KDA 26, 9, and 61 for kills, deaths, and assists, respectively. But yeah, so a great job there by the Pioneers. A great win. So they won yesterday and won today in League of Legends. So very happy for how the team played. Next week, I don't even remember the schedule. So let me pull that up real quick since I have a minute. Try to remind myself of what matches we will have for this coming weekend. Let me pull up my the schedule here for the spring. So for League of Legends next Saturday, the Pioneers will be playing against Defiance College. They did play them last semester, and I believe, I can't remember how I think Defiance won that. I can't remember for sure. But they will play against Defiance. Next Saturday, our Overwatch team will be playing against Mount Vernon Nazarene University. And our Rocket League team will be playing against Trine University. We don't know who the opponent is for CLOL just yet. We will find that out probably either tomorrow or Tuesday. So we'll get the schedule out as soon as we know. So once again, thank you for watching. For all the latest updates with what's going on with Marietta College Esports, please be sure to follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, all at Marietta Esports. You can check out previous broadcasts on our YouTube channel, bit.ly/Marietta Esports. Please be sure to follow. Subscription to our YouTube channel is greatly appreciated. So thank you all once again for watching, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day.